Daily Devotionals for April 5th. Today's scripture reading will be Luke 22, verses 40 and 42. Pray that you may not enter into temptation. Father, if it is your will, take this cup away from me. Nevertheless, not my will, but yours be done. You know, we're talking today about Jesus in the Garden of Gethsemane. And there were so many different things that took place that night. You know, he, with his disciples, went to the garden, and of course, Judas had departed at that point, but the rest of them went to the garden with him, and the 8 of them stayed, you know, in one area, and Peter, James, and John in an area closer to him. And he said to them to watch and pray that they enter not into temptation. And you know, that is a word for us today and forever. Watch and pray, because the enemy is always lurking in the midst, always trying to get us into temptation. And he said the spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak. And that is so true. You know, our spirit man needs to be strong, but it must be strong enough to rule over the temptations of the soul. Now, 3 times, you know, the disciples, they fell asleep, and he comes, you know, like, why are you not watching? Did I ask you not just to watch and pray? And of course, they had fallen asleep several times. And then verse 48, Jesus asked this. He comes with all these soldiers, and he says to him, Judas, are you betraying the Son of Man with a kiss? Of course, he knew that had to happen to fulfill Scripture. And of course, you know, they beat Jesus, they arrested him, and they began beating him. And Jesus had told Peter, you know, before the rooster crows, you will deny me 3 times. Well, sure enough, he did. You know, so everything that the Lord had prophesied was now coming to pass. And, you know, they arrested him. They took him out of the garden. You know, all of the disciples scattered. And that was also prophesied, that is what would happen when the shepherd left, all the sheep would be scattered. So all of these things were coming to pass. And, you know, the real word here, I mean, several, is watch and pray. You know, that's a word for us today. Like I said, it's always a word for us. Watch and pray that we enter not into temptation. You know, beware of those among you. You know, are there betrayers among you? It's a bad thing to be betrayed. And I think probably every Christian is at some point in their life. But, you know, we can do like Jesus did, and you see, he opened not his mouth against him. He actually, you know, Peter cut the ear of the one servant, cut his ear off, and Jesus, in his love and kindness, his mercy, he restored his ear. So can we be like the Lord? It's a test, isn't it? So, okay, till next time, be blessed.